Is the ATM business a no-risk or zero-risk way to generate passive income? That's the question we're going to tackle on today's video. My name is Carey Buck. I'm an ATM business owner, have been one for the past 9 years, owner-operator, and I have been teaching people just like you how to start their own profitable ATM business for the past 7 years. You can call me your ATM business mentor if you'd like. I'd love to be, by the way. So let's talk about that. Is the ATM business a no-risk or zero-risk business way to generate passive income? Obviously, guys, here's the thing. Any business or any investment you make, there's some kind of inherent risk in it, right? I mean, hopefully that's common sense, right? Hopefully if you ever hear somebody say, hey, it's absolutely no risk, that, little like boop, 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 things go off in your head saying, wait a minute, what's this bullshit they're trying to throw at me, right? Hopefully that happens. Is it low risk? Totally. It's 100% low risk. 100%. Because here's the thing. Let's say you're a student of mine. I teach you how to either mitigate or eliminate the risks that there are, right? Does that make sense? But there's still risks, right? So if you don't mitigate them or eliminate them, they're still there, okay? So one of the big things that people always ask me is, okay, what if my machine gets stolen, right? Well, that's a risk you take. If your machine gets stolen and the money gets stolen, that's a big risk, right? You're out the machine money and you're out the actual cash money. So that's a risk. Clearly, the way you mitigate that or eliminate that is you have insurance, which costs money, right? But honestly, it's not that expensive. It's totally worth it, and it usually helps if you have a spouse or a significant other. It usually helps your significant other sleep better at night, right? Which in turn will help you sleep better at night. So that's one. Another risk is, let's say you put an ATM in a location and it doesn't do well. Like, it literally sucks, and it's either making you money or losing you money. By the way, I've never had a location ever lose me money, right? But making little money, yeah, it's possible, right? But let's say it's making you little money or no money, okay? Or you're losing money. That's a risk, right? That's it. You made the investment of a machine and the investment of cash, okay? That's a risk that you're taking, that it's making you, and then it's making you no money or you're losing money or you're making a little bit of money, right? And the way you mitigate that risk is you have an ironclad contract where if your machine is not performing properly financially the way you need it to and want it to, that you could pick it up and move it, right? Another risk is, of course, safety. Like, a lot of people think about safety, especially ladies. Like, a lot of women think about safety issues. And that is, I think, usually a lot of top of mind issues for women. And then maybe if women want to get in the business for their spouses or significant others, think about that for them, right? But even guys, you should be thinking about safety too. Like, you should be concerned for safety as well, your own safety. That it's common sense that makes sense, right? You can mitigate that. You can never eliminate it, right? I mean, you can never eliminate the safety risk ever, right? You literally can walk out your house and get hit by a bus, right? So I can't help you avoid that, right? There's the shit that can happen, right? So the safety issue is never 100% avoidable, right? Because, like I said, I mean, you could be walking to fill your ATM and get hit by a bus or a train or a car, right? And that has absolutely nothing to do with the ATM business, but you just got splattered. You get what I'm saying? I know that's kind of horrible to think about, but you get what I'm saying. But you can mitigate it to some degree, right? You follow common sense safety techniques, number one. For instance, let's say you put an ATM in a busy restaurant. Well, clearly common sense tells you don't fill your ATM during the busy time, like dinner or lunch, right? So you just follow common sense safety techniques like that. That's number one. Number two, always have somebody go with you, right? And have them be your backup or your lookout, right? And then number three, if you carry, I'm not saying you need to carry, but if you're a gun person, a knife type of person, you've taken some kind of self-defense, that's always there for you as well. The only caveat I will say about guns, carrying a gun, is you need to check your state laws, okay? Because some states make you get an extra permit or an extra certification if you're going to carry your gun while working. Okay, so you want to check that out. So that's how you can mitigate the safety. But overall, just honestly, use what you got up here. Use common sense. Okay, guys? My wife and I have been doing this for 9 years. Neither one of us are intimidating. I'm 5'5", she's 5'2", right? And if you're a guy watching this, just the fact that you're a guy makes you more intimidating than me. You know what I mean? So we've stayed safe for 9 years just using common sense safety techniques. Hope this helps you guys. If you have any questions about this, post them below. Don't forget to click the little ATM machine and subscribe to this channel. Like it, ask any questions you have, and come on over to my free group, cashflowhackers.com. I'm going to teach you some easy ways to make passive income. All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day. It's Carey Bucks signing out. May you live happily off of passive income.